What on earth is that in my rear view mirror? What is that? What is that? Lads, welcome back to Coyote Racing for yet another video. Now in today's video I've actually got something pretty cool to show you guys and maybe bring a little bit of nostalgia back for everybody. Now I'm sure many of you who are watching, including myself, grew up playing the Need for Speed games at a time where Japanese car culture and Japanese tuning culture was at a peak and it was massive. Hence it brought along the games like Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Now talking from a nostalgia point, everybody comes back to Need for Speed Most Wanted the most because it's viewed as the golden child of the Need for Speed games. I remember as a kid playing Need for Speed Underground 1 back when the Fast and Furious hype was all the way around and you know everybody was going crazy for Nissan Skylines and Toyota Supras and so on. Now one of the Need for Speed games that is rather overlooked nowadays, but when you mention it to people it's often looked back on with fond memories. I am of course talking about Need for Speed Carbon. Now this by no means was the greatest racing game or even the greatest Need for Speed game, but people liked it and it had some unique features like the canyon racing. My only gripe with the game really was that it was just too short. It was a very small game, but that canyon racing was hella good fun, which is what brings me to today's video, because I might have found a way to poke a little bit of nostalgia into everybody's lives today and a way for you guys to go back in time a little bit and pretend like you're playing Need for Speed Carbon again. However, it is with more modern day technology. Now, one of the most popular track mods that is going around today is the LA Canyons mod. It's not a new mod, it's constantly getting updated though, but it is one of the best free roam mods that you can get. There's only really two free roam mods that you think of. One is Shitoku and the other one is this one. But one of the things that I want to point out is not only is this a free roam mod, but one of the layouts that it comes with is also classed as a racetrack, so you can have a race with AI. Now, what this has to do with Need for Speed Carbon is one, some of the races in Need for Speed Carbon took place in the LA Canyons. And in this, you can do pretty much that. With the car mods, you can download tuned and modified cars. And the best part is, if you have the Sol Weather mod, you can put it to nighttime and have a rather realistic experience of Need for Speed Carbon. Now I should point out, this is a very long racetrack, it's 40 kilometers long, so it'll take us about 15 minutes just to do one lap. But that's what we're going to do today. We're going to have LA Canyons at night and get that good old Need for Speed Carbon nostalgia. And to make sure it is super authentic, I've put other modified cars in the group as well. So some are going to be a lot faster than us, but some are going to be a bit slower. Some we're going to have a good old battle with. And the car we're going to be using, well, of course, we've got to get that authentic feel as well, which is why I have gone for this. The Toyota Supra. Modified as well, but more specifically, it is the Paul Walker Fast and Furious Toyota Supra. The film that pretty much kicked off all of this Japanese tuning car culture madness. Just to be clear, it didn't invent it, it just made it very, very, very popular. Alright, so we're sat at the start line, ready to set off. This is going to be an interesting race, nonetheless. Right, and go! Oh, the AI gets a little bit stuck off the line there. No matter. Oh, I should probably turn my lights on. Oh, they were already on. Which means we've got no headlights, because I cannot see my headlights on the road at all. So, what we've effectively got is candles in jam jars, or the iRacing headlights, where you cannot see anything. Oh, this car's quite satisfying to drive, I like it. Now I should point out, the aim of the game today is not to win, overtake, or anything like that. The aim of the game today is to just have fun, and have a bit of a nostalgia trip, because this is what Need for Speed Carbon was all about. Just driving fast cars at night through the LA Canyons, tuning them up, making them as fast as possible, and going ridiculous speeds into the corners, like that Supra's just done, and just crashed into the wall. Right, oh, I've got bumped a little bit. Oh, the Lamborghini just nudged me. Right, gotta follow this Lamborghini. Just try and keep with him. Oh, this Supra sounds epic. But it should do, because it's the Fast and Furious one, and it sounded epic in that film. And if you keen eye, if you must have noticed by now, that up ahead there is also another Fast and Furious car, the green Mitsubishi Eclipse. And I'm doing my best to try and keep up, but silly old Corey forgot that he turned the AI on its maximum difficulty. Oh, there's a Singer Porsche right up my trumpet, and I'm in top gear, going 150 almost. I think I'm just going to let this Porsche go because he's flying, and I've got no chance against him because I think that might be the all-wheel drive one. Alright, so I think all of the chaos is somewhat done with. I say that, but the Porsche's not great in the straight line. I'm pulling on him. Look at it. Look at it. So much power. But I'm about to max out my revs. Yeah. This car does not have a very high top speed. I'm just going to let him go again though. But already I am getting massive Need for Speed vibes. It's absolutely epic. What is that in my rear view mirror? What on earth is that in my rear view mirror? What is that? What is that? What's that? I don't remember putting that on the grid. What is that? That is the most cursed car I've ever seen. What? Oh, the Singer Porsche is gone! He's gonna come onto the track and I've just got a place because of him. Where did that What? That thing's put me off entirely. Where did that thing come from? That was unexpected. I was like, what is that in my rear view mirror? It's like this really tall set of headlights, and then there's just this looming face just comes out of nowhere. Alright, let's quit clowning about and try and stick with some headlights, because as you can probably see, we don't have any. And I'm trying my best to try and keep this Larry 500 and something horsepower Supra on the road. That should technically have some nitrous oxide in it, but it doesn't. I've also just noticed that my rev counter isn't working, and I've used 10 litres of fuel already. I have a feeling I might not make it to the end. Driving around here though at night does give me a little bit of an urge to go and play good old Need for Speed Carbon. Because I think that was the turning point. I think that was the last really good Need for Speed game. Although, no, I tell a lie. Pro Street and Undercover were pretty good as well. I had Undercover and Pro Street on the Wii, so it's technically one of those plastic steering wheels. They were a lot of fun. Not realistic in the slightest, but just fun. This car is actually really fun to heel and tow with. Oh, wait, I am a stupid dingus. I've just noticed that there's a different rev counter. Oh, there's two rev counters. What was that cursed car? It's just left and gone. Even with the traction control fully on, this car is Larry in the corners. Like, I'm just going sideways a lot of the time. Also for you guys, since I don't have the pedal cam available at the minute, until the log cabin has been built, you have to make do with my pedal inputs that I put at the bottom of the screen there. Busy trying to make time on this Corvette C8 that's ahead of us, but I'm driving so bad at the minute. I'm gonna have to try a little bit of left foot braking just to keep it under control, but I've gone sideways. Here we are at the bridge. It's such a shame about the modern day Need for Speed games though, because I remember seeing, I think they did like a soft reboot with the franchise with Need for Speed 2015, and I remember buying that when it was on discount, and I remember instantly hating the game. Although Need for Speed isn't meant to be a realistic game of any means, I just remember picking up my controller and thinking, what is this? What have they done to Need for Speed? Because the original Need for Speed's like had a bit of like weightiness to them. That one just felt clinical. Right, brake. Oh, there's a car in the wall. That's the Porsche. It's the 944. Come on, man. Come on, Corvette. I'm giving you a push. Right, now I've got someone to follow. That Corvette seems to be struggling. Meanwhile, the big booty car's just nowhere to be seen. I'm still puzzled about what that was. But yeah, as I was saying earlier on, Need for Speed 2015, hated it. Hated it so much. And I haven't even bothered playing any of the new ones. I heard Need for Speed Heat was not too bad, but Payback was awful. I can't remember which one came after that. The graphics of Need for Speed 2015 were beautiful, but that was it. But whenever you mentions to someone Need for Speed, what is your go-to Need for Speed game? Obviously they're going to go to Need for Speed Most Wanted. No one will ever say to you Need for Speed Carbon, but people remember fondly Need for Speed Carbon purely because of stuff like this. Driving through the canyons. I have got damage on, so I don't want to blow the engine up, so I feel like I'm going to get pulled on here. So I'll just keep it at a high rev, but not max out the rev line. Here comes the Singer Porsche behind me. Look at it. Look at that thing go! Right, I'm just going to brake early. Because now we've got some playmates. What is that behind? Hang on. Singer Porsche, go on. Go, go. Oh, there's an RX-7, another tuner with us. Come on. Go past me, mate. Go on. Look at that thing. Oh, that is absolutely glorious. Alright, now we've got the Need for Speed Carbon feel back. Might I say that the RX-7 is probably one of the best looking JGM cars ever made. It just looks so good. Looks so much better than the RX-8 that they brought out. Not that the RX-8 was bad or anything like that, it's just, what is this coming up behind me? Oh, that's a Toyota GT86 with the Rocket Bunny kit. Go on, pull! Oh, having a drag race with them up to the next corner. That traction control is actually helping a great deal, because I don't want to go sideways. I just want to keep with these guys, because they're obviously driving a lot faster than me. Oh dear! Come on, use that big turbo to your advantage. I've only got 10 litres of fuel left. Uh-oh. Am I even going to make it? Here we go. Cannot deny that engine sounds fantastic. Right, that's 9.5. I've used so much fuel there. I just used a litre of fuel. Am I going to make it? I have a feeling I'm not going to make it. That's worrying. I've got a fuel save now. This isn't good. I've got 7 litres left. Now that's something that we didn't actually have to worry about in the original Need for Speeds, because it just wasn't a thing. You could drive to your heart's content. I'm driving so bad today, but I don't care, because I'm having a lot of fun. Tell you what, I gotta give hats off to the lads who made LA Canyons, the map. It is a masterpiece in mod design and track design. Oh, that's a bit wide. Alright, 5 litres left. Can we make it? Oh, I have my big old doubts, because I'm driving so slowly now to try and save fuel. I've got the people catching up on behind. If I really wanted a Need for Speed Carbon feel, I should have gone with like a GT86 or something like that. Not a GT86, a GT8E or AEGE. If you love just road racing or just general customer, or you just want a bit of good old Need for Speed nostalgia, get this track map, get some tuners, and just go and have fun. Because this is an absolute joy. An absolute joy, and I mean that. The finish line is just a few corners away. That's alright, there's the fireworks. I can use my full fuel now. $2.5 litres left. It's getting so empty. But here we go, guys. We're almost there. Few more corners. We have been kind of left behind, but here we go. And across the finish line. Well, there, finish line. There we go. with 2 litres to spare. That was amazing, and that actually brought back a lot of nostalgic memories for me. Guys, if you are a good old Need for Speed fan and you like Need for Speed Carbon, get this track map. Go get some cars. Oh, and also get the Sol weather mod so then you can drive at night. And probably get a better car mod than this one. One that actually has lights, because I couldn't see where I was going. Also, if you're going to get this track mod, actually seriously consider paying for the full version so you've got a bit of free roam as well. I highly recommend that because 1, it supports the creators who's made this mod, and 2, it gives you a lot more to enjoy. Oh, it's gone. I'm out of fuel, and I'm out of fuel, and I'm overtaking this Lotus Exige. Oh look, there's the other cars that we had fun with earlier on. We need a public lobby race of this sometime. Random. This is your moment. We need a race around this circuit. Right, I'm gonna pull over here just so I'm not killing anyone. Right, what was that car? That is terrifying. I was wondering. Oh no, it's playing. That is nightmare fuel. I saw that in my rear view mirror. Like, what is that? That's the most cursed car I have ever seen. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope it gave you a little bit of a nostalgia buzz as well. It certainly did for me. I loved doing this. Might actually do some more stuff like this in the future. Maybe even getting me and the boys together to do a cursed car lobby. If you've enjoyed this video, then feel free to subscribe with the notification bell on. And if you've enjoyed the video, then leave a like. That would help me out a lot, and I would greatly appreciate it. And leave a comment below, just so we can please that algorithm a little bit. And just before we close this video, I've just got to mention 2 things. 1, this channel is in affiliation with Fanatec, so if you would like to get your hands on any of the gear that I use, then use my affiliate link down below to get your hands on some of the equipment I use. And plus, if you buy something with that affiliate link, then it would help me out greatly. And the next thing is, it's more of a little bit of an announcement. Recently, behind the scenes, I have been working with the guys over at IMB Racewear. They're a bunch of great guys, and soon we're going to have a very, very nice Coyote Racing collection for you guys to probably get your hands on. But I also have to give a shout out to Lawrence de Soswa, who actually put me in touch with these guys. So thank you, Lawrence, and thank you, IMB, for believing in me and working with me. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Hope you guys have been a bit nostalgic, and I shall see you guys in the next race. Have a good night, everybody.